We will kill your enemies. That will be fun.
I I actually don't know which one's harder because I haven't practiced against precise Syndra players or Solution players yet, so I can't really tell like accurately whether which matchup is harder. I would imagine it might be Syndra because she is a stun, but it's probably easy to outplay, or it's like not easy to outplay autos. So, I can only wonder honestly.
We go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Time ticks away.
I'm just full of foundation. Come get it, friend.
Ravage. We are as one. So swing, we swing. Ravage. Protect. Lies breaking.
First
Oh.
blood. Aced.
This is a woman.
Well
Ravage.
played.
We can keep going. We can keep going just to see how the lane goes out.
Sharp things.
Okay. It's a bit unsettling to hear that now, because, like, I didn't consider the wave. If you want, sure.
This is very exciting. Starting running. Ravage. Ravage. Yes, I am a weapon. Protect. The fog is angry. We are as one.
So we leave now, right?
Okay. Let's do a review of just those past two girls. Let me load up.
Isn't... Oh, I was muted the entire time. You didn't hear me, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Okay, my bad. Isn't Blade better? It's more precise, but isn't like Blade way better than corrupting?
Depends. So if I'm going corruption, I want to trade very early, level 1, level 2. That's why I go. But if you're just playing for the farming, then yes, you would go Blade.
I think, but
I mean, I want because I want to shove. So as Lucian, I want to. If I'm doing that, I want to get you low enough, and as well as shove the first two waves to like prep me to get like a free reset because I want to then come back with like a longsword and a pink ward.
I
It's just
see.
like a yeah. So that's my my aim. There. Okay, let me load up. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I I understand that from like what I understand, like the first back is the most important. So I guess that's why people go corrupting, but I feel as though it's possible to play precisely enough where you get the extra stats and you don't need the corrupting potion. Because to me, it feels like a crutch.
I
Where
mean, it really. I mean, I'm doing this because I'm just playing as if there was like a jungler and whatnot as well. So, um, as Lucian, I would
so
always want. I would always want to. I would always want to get the prior for the first like 3 waves for sure. If anything doesn't happen, I don't want to be in a position where I can get ganked or not be able to move for that scuttle. That's why I play Lucian mid like a very aggressive way, like level 1, level 2. But at the same time, I guess because this is like a one-run isolation scenario, it's a lot different.
is it?
Um,
I don't think. Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm assuming that because I mean, I would have told like my jungler I'm going to shove first three or whatever. It's more of there is the option for like the jungler. I'm kind of playing around what the jungler should be doing or what I'd want the jungler to play in a certain way. I think it's a lot different. Like so, I think I do it very naturally because I do competitive. I also play a lot of like solo queue, high like solo queue where a lot of these things are very important around like certain um objectives or timings at least.
I I I would have to wait and see to like see if my hypothesis is correct, honestly. Because I
Okay.
fully acknowledge the way like the players I'm playing against aren't like fully indicative of the of
Oh yeah.
like potential
Oh,
peak play,
oh,
obviously. But
yeah.
like I hypothesize even then, like with precise play, you could make like stat starts better than like sustained starts, where it's like go blade and ring is always better than corrupting, I think. It's like more flexible, obviously, but
Yeah. Yeah.
if you play precisely and you don't lose health needlessly or spend mana needlessly, I think blade and ring are better
Yeah. I
for the
mean, I
stats. Like the
agree.
stats are
I do.
very,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I do think like stats are very important, especially you'll see me like miss a few CSs because I'm not. I keep forgetting that I don't have a blade. But yeah.
And
So I'm
and
just
200
ready.
ping.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's like I got some pretty bad delays with I don't know, that flash did was way too late. Yeah, so here I just wanna get a first move. I cancelled my auto.
I don't see your screen if you're referring to a
Oh,
VOD.
you're right. I didn't share anything. Here I went I wanted the first move on the wave, but I cancelled my auto.
Yeah,
So
I see
yeah,
Lucian players always doing this, so like
yeah, it's really nice. Yeah,
I
so I guess it doesn't really matter for me to get the trade here because I just want to get the first push.
yeah,
Because I trade
I
with Kino.
specifically positioned that Q in a way that it would trade like hit you and push the minions.
Yeah. So I just get like free Qs on you all the time. So this is what I'm saying. Like I can
Yeah,
give up these minions
yeah.
because it will put
This
you
trade
off
was
the
just bad for me, real bad. Like just bad objectively. Since there's only two casters, it's like it doesn't even do like the autos aren't worth considering like
yeah.
minion aggro.
So here I need to be aware that you're gonna get two as well. So I should be going in straight away. And you should be getting ready to move your ball as well.
Yeah,
But I don't. I don't do anything. So yeah, it's way too late. This dash was way too late. See. I knew it was coming. That's why I did it preemptively. Ping.
I see.
But yeah, yeah. So then now, and you space well enough that I can't connect you with Q now. It's like here, the only way I can Q is if I Q immediately now, but you then move it like far enough away, and because I have to naturally move as well, um, to not be like in range of you. So like I guess because I'm moving away and you're also moving like a different direction, it's kind of hard for me to do. So I actually lose this trade. Don't think I need to push her. At this point, I still had like a potion left. I had my biscuits now, so I don't actually need to push her. Um, only because I went for that early trade. If I didn't go for the early trade, I can just start pushing now. But because I'm like quite low, um, yeah. And here you should be looking to like try and push out the wave to match my push. But I guess yeah, we just trade here. I don't know. Do you want to? Was your like thinking behind this? Like, did you want the wave to be by your tower here now, or did you want it to be like neutralized again?
Could you play the last 10 seconds so I can remember? I think I'd be able to remember my thought process if you do that.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. I just
Yeah, match level 2. I knew you try to dash in, QE like matches the trade, counter push, and then I think I really wanted to trade with you here, like prioritize trading over wave because I saw you were low. I think that's what happens. It's like
yeah,
I didn't really care if the wave like about the wave, like it's like
yeah,
because you're lethal, I cared more about the health.
yeah. Makes sense. I don't know what that flash was, but yeah, yeah. I guess that was the right position. I'd messed up really badly here. like around here when I took this. Wait, no, this is level 1 still.
Why do you play with locked camera? You always
Depends on
have.
the lane. No, so depends on the lane. I mean, I mostly play with locked when I'm like in a lane because I'm looking at the minimap all the time. Certain times if my skill shots or whatever are like longer range, then I'll unlock it. But majority of the time, I move my camera. I move my camera on what do you call it? Using the mini maps. I just
Uh,
hold. Yeah, I
I,
don't
I
use
think
FTs or anything.
I think for lane, or at least for me, it's way harder to play with locked camera, like to lane properly, than to play with like stationary camera because like essentially the way it works is that if you, i- it's like you can center the points of the plane like in a specific part of the lane pot like area of the lane versus like what you're doing here where you're centering on yourself and like the whole plane is moving. It's like for me it's disorienting where if you have
Oh,
like if it's stationary like all those minions are stationary and you just see people like you see the little vectors of all the champions moving and I can see like the specific point like you're going to stand right here when you're going to CS for me and I just found that like it's much easier for me to have like more meaningful movement inputs
right,
when I'm having like a stationary camera because like I can see it as like points and I'm more sensitized to the movement of the enemy champion because all the minions are stationary. Where if you lock camera, like all the minions are just they're moving with you, like they're moving in the camera, so it just looks like
right.
everything is moving. So like for
Uh,
me, I wouldn't be able to play like with permanently locked camera. I feel as
fair
though it's
enough.
like a detriment.
But then I think if you play, I think it helps a lot when you play stuff very range champs. I think.
Yeah, that too.
No.
Like
Um,
try playing Ezreal and Xerath with locked camera. That's not happening.
what? No, no. I think it's easier to play with. Like, I think having lock camera makes like AD carries a lot easier to play.
No,
Um,
specifically because of the like 1K range skill shots. That's why I
right.
mentioned those.
Right. I
With
guess.
with
I
with
guess.
AD carries, I agree with you actually. Like it
Okay.
actually makes it easier. Like I switch to like locked camera when I'm kiting, but like
Yeah.
when I'm laning or in team fights and stuff. But like when I'm laning, I like to have stationary camera. It's easier for me to comprehend like
Yeah,
the
like
plane of the
if you
lane
if
essentially.
yeah, like you technically get like the same field of vision, and then any like discrepancies you will notice because
Yeah,
nothing's moving.
it's
Yeah,
like
like
I'm yeah more sensitive to the enemy champion.
yeah. So yeah, what happens there? Yeah, if I didn't take this trade, then yeah, I don't think you would have. I should have just kept. I shouldn't have traded you here. I should have just let my potions tick. But yeah, I think level 2. Where's the other video? Let me find it. This one I just came back.
I was a bit disoriented when you told me let's keep going because I
Oh,
wasn't
right.
cognitive of the wave. I actually said that out loud, but I was muted. So
I right.
just because
Never
like
mind.
I don't know what to do or like how do I put it? My thought process ended when I killed you because I'm not used to like doing
Ah,
1v1s after. So
okay,
like
okay.
yeah.
Actually, I think that's actually an important step. What to do after, if there's a kill or whatever,
No. But
because
like, no. I think
I
that way. That's exactly how I think. But the problem is that in 1v1s, I don't think like this because I'm
right.
used to like when the kill is, the game ends. So
Oh, yeah,
I was like confused when you said let's keep going, and I'm like, okay.
yeah,
So
I
like
get that.
I didn't like process the wave management afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. We can just skip this then. I had some things to say about this. Just need to rewatch it.
traded on you instead of pushing the minions,
Yeah,
like level 1.
I'm just looking at, because you know I'm gonna push, but you don't really. I mean, I guess you're auto attacking the minions.
Yeah, I actually did that twice. It seems like now, like I'm using trading like on you and the minions at the same time, because I know I need to match your push. Like that was me trying to like trade on you, but it didn't work that one time specifically.
I could have ignited you there. That would have given a lot of pressure for level 1. I make a lot of mistakes too. No, I think you'll notice that I will naturally hug this wall all the time. Even if my jungler is starting here and I know enemy jungler's there, I will always hug this. I don't know why. It's a really bad habit of mine. I think it's just easier for me to like see my movement here because I'm not used to looking at like the bot side.
See, this and like the book I told you goes into this. That isn't
Yeah,
necessarily like that habit isn't bad or good. That's just like
yeah.
you're judging yourself for it. Like
Mm,
there's a reason you do this, and it's important to see the like reason why you do this, so that if you see the reason why, you can like act
on it.
like know how to no, not act on it, know how to replace the habit, like know how to act separate of it.
Most reason is probably because you're hugging down here, so I just hug up there. That's like my explanation of mm,
I think
why
it's
I tend to do this.
I think that's defensive reasoning, isn't it? Because you were hugging level 1 like before I even interacted with you. You were like on the top side slightly,
Mm, let's see.
like level, yeah. Like you're coming in slightly from the top side.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I come from I'm center, but then yeah, I seen it. Nice, yes, because if I see
Yeah,
you there,
okay. Yeah,
now yeah,
okay.
okay, makes sense. Might just be a habit for everyone that if you're red side, you tend to hug bottom more. Because
Uh,
every time I'm blue side, I do it. But then if
I don't think I
I
have that
guess.
habit.
Mm, okay, let's just move on. Let's redo this.
Huh? Oh, you want another?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit. I'm getting more.
yeah.